Peachy.
What's going on, guys? I'm Meow. Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Play some more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Today we're checking out if the best kart setup in Mario Kart 7 actually works in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This is the setup right here. The B-Dasher, Funky Monster, should actually be Red Monster, but that doesn't exist. This is basically a reskin, so it has to work. And then any glider will work, I think. Let's just stick to the Mk8 parafoil. I'm not sure as for how many of you guys actually played Mario Kart 7, but I know it's my most played Mario Kart and I actually enjoyed it quite a lot. I've got around 300 hours on the game and it's quite fun. And this car right there, every tryhard used to use this thing, so let's see how it works. I know that the Red Monster or the Funky Monster actually got nerfed, because it used to actually have a good off-road, and right now it doesn't even have an off-road at all, so it's quite bad. People online usually aren't this good. What's going on, man? I'm scared now. Alright, fourth, we kinda made it back there, guys. We didn't lose it completely. I kinda wanna say that this is a terrible setup. At least in 200cc it's actually cheeks. The main thing what you actually need in this game is acceleration. And that's the thing this thing doesn't have. And I just said thing like 5 times in one sentence. And if this setup actually had off-road, then it would be more viable, but it just doesn't. At least it looks kinda cool, right? I guess I'll give it that much. And we are not even doing too bad right now. Look at this. First, front running. It's actually my little sister's birthday today. She turned 13 years old, so I guess that's cool. The more birthdays, the more cake for me, am I right? Okay. And if you guys have any ideas for videos I can make on this game, then leave them down below. I would love to hear some of them. Okay, let's see about this. Right now the setup low-key not even too bad, but this track doesn't really have any off-road, so I guess it's kind of fair. Because one thing that this setup does have is that it has a lot of speed, which isn't the thing you really need in this game, but it can be quite useful to outrun your opponents. So it's not complete trash, I guess. It can work, okay? You just gotta pick the tracks without any off-road and you'll be fine. As it's almost New Year's, I want to thank you all for still sticking by with the channel. I really appreciate all the support I got last year, and let's see how long it will take until we hit 1000 subs. Okay, so I keep pressing the X button, and that's because I play too much Rocket League right now. Oh wow, that's bad. I've been quite addicted to Rocket League on the Switch, to be honest. Wait, why am I in the Japanese worldwide? That doesn't make any sense, dude. Come on, I'm from Europe. Why do I always have to play with the sweaty kids? Come on, man. Cut me some slack for once. Please, man, Nintendo. I know you don't like me because I upload your games, but please don't do me like this. Luckily, we're getting tracks with no off-road back to back, so I can actually show you guys how good I am at this game. Or actually make you guys believe that I'm good at this game, because I'm actually not that good, to be honest. Then again, I feel like Mario Kart 8 is more about luck than skill, so that makes sense. The item RNG just really sucks in this game. That's the main thing, though. Playing with this setup really makes me want to go back to Mario Kart 7. That used to be so much fun. I actually used to be in a clan as well on that game, which was quite great. And that game did have some skill involved. Actually saying it, I think that Mario Kart 8 and or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has like the least amount of skill in a Mario Kart game. I will most likely make a video on that as well sometime soon, so yeah, just prepare for that. I like this guy that's using Peach with like the city tripper. He has some balls, man. I respect that though. I really do. Using bikes in general in this game, what a legend, dude. But as you can see, this track has a lot of off-road, so we're kinda screwed. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of how it works, so I can't believe they actually nerfed the off-road of these wheels. Because that was the main reason why you would actually pick these wheels. They were fast and they had a lot of off-road. Basically kind of overpowered, but hey, nobody talked about that. I actually really like the balancing in Mario Kart 7 in general, because you had like the little roller wheels, which were good for acceleration, but they didn't have any speed. And then you had like the slick wheels, which were very fast, but had no acceleration or off-road. And then you had the Red Monster, which basically had off-road and speed. So you had 2 out of the 3 things, while all the other wheels had only 1 out of the 3 things. So you kinda had an advantage there, and it was kinda overpowered, but Nintendo doesn't really nerf anything in Mario Kart, so it was fine. I don't feel like anyone really hated on it as well. It was cool, okay. And it's not like it was the only kart setup that was viable, but it was the most used. Or at least competitive. Not that I played Mario Kart 7 competitive that much, but it was used, okay. And this is basically just the HD version of it. It looks so cool though, it does. Where has the time gone though? I still remember playing Mario Kart 7 when it just released, and that was cool. Already like 4 years ago, it's crazy though. I usually do just a little bit better on the retro tracks, because I've played them a whole lot on all the other Mario Karts. But then again, there's a lot of RNG in this Mario Kart right there, more than in any other Mario Kart. Which is true, and it kinda sucks, but yeah. My biggest concern with the next Mario Kart game is that it might be even more noob friendly. Because this game has smart steering, and that alone, that's fine, okay. I don't really mind that. Smart steering is alright. But then all the tracks also are kinda plain. Well, they don't look plain, they look very colorful, but they drive kind of plain, if you know what I'm saying, right? There's no real shortcuts you can take to create a skill gap, and it's every video comes down to the same stuff. and I always say this as well, but it's true. Wow, I need to switch it up, dude. I just need to make a separate video on that, and then just leave it at that, because it probably gets kind of boring, me talking about the same stuff over and over again, with no skill gap, blah blah blah, the same shit every time basically. But yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about here, because I can't do any shortcuts, I can't talk about shortcuts or stuff like that. I can talk about how annoying it is that blue shells go on the ground and not in the air though. Because talking about Mario Kart 7, the blue shells actually used to go in the air instead of on the ground. And there's no real reason why they are going on the ground right now. It's just another thing to screw everyone over that's not in first place. Come on, Nintendo. We haven't really had any Mario Kart 7 tracks yet. On those I can actually feel how good this kart really is. Probably stinks, but that's beside the point, okay? Even though I haven't really done the best yet, I'm at least getting close to first place, which I will take. Not that I really care about first place that much though, so yeah. Let's actually see about the stats right now. Okay, so it has a lot of speed and a lot of weight. Almost no acceleration and a bit of grip as well. It sucks, okay? It does. At least having weight isn't too bad in this game though, because otherwise you would just get blown off the edge every single second, so it's kinda cool. Oh no, it's 200cc, I'm dead. I don't wanna play 200cc, dude. Oh wait, I'm spectating, never mind, I'm good, guys. I was about to say, I'm good. 200cc is actually very rare in this game. Like online at least, you kinda have to play in the communities to get consistent 200cc. Which actually kind of sucks, but that also falls under the category noob friendly. I guess not everyone is that big of a fan of 200cc, but make it at least 50-50 on the higher VRs. I know a lot of people that actually like 200cc over 150, and it would be cool to actually play that online without communities, so please, Nintendo. And they aren't really called communities anymore. They're called tournaments. Back in Mario Kart 7 they actually used to be called communities, and I guess I saw videos about Mario Kart 7, so it's worth noting that as well. Not sure why they are called tournaments right now. Probably just to make it a bit more clear for the newbies. I keep saying it. I don't know what else to talk about, man. I suck as a content creator. Okay, just continue, man. The customization on this game is actually quite great though. On Mario Kart 7 you had the same kind of pick your car idea, but only with karts. And on this game you can actually mix the bicycles in there, so that's cool. Wait, they aren't even bicycles, they're motorcycles, what am I saying, dude? Too bad the motorcycles suck though, so it's kinda useless, but still, I like the idea, Nintendo, keep it up. Would be cool if you could actually paint the items as well, but hey, that's a bit too much to ask, I guess. Nintendo isn't cool enough to do that. We actually got a winter track which does fit in this season, so it's cool. It's kinda weird how this track doesn't slip when you drift, and the Animal Crossing one does. Wait, maybe this one does as well, I can't tell. But that's the worst kind of RNG though, the slip in the snow. I'm not sure if you guys actually know what I'm talking about right now, but if you play like the Animal Crossing one, the regular one, then it will just drift as normal. But if you play the snow one, then your drift goes like all over the place, and it really sucks, because you can't really control what Animal Crossing stage is gonna be picked. So it's uncontrollable, it's RNG, and it does affect the gameplay as for how good you are, so yeah, I don't know, Nintendo, please don't do stuff like that, but I like the fact that there are 4 different Animal Crossing stages though, or tracks. It's really cool. I would actually like to have every track with 4 seasons. And then there's a winter playlist for right now in the winter, so you can actually just play the winter tracks if you want to like record a video. Please, Nintendo. And in the summer there will be a summer playlist, for example. Oh wow, a communication error. This track right there, imagine this track in the winter. That would be so dope, man, I swear, like Christmas lights everywhere, and then the trees won't have any leaves on them. Like the little pink trees as well. The cherry blossom ones. Oh, hold on. I would definitely quite enjoy that. And it would also make every track feel a bit different. Even if it's just in a rotation and it's not guaranteed what season you will get. It would like, yeah, it would spice it up a bit. You won't have the feeling that you're playing the same tracks over and over again as much. Which I think is a great thing. Even though this game has the most tracks that Mario Kart has ever seen. It wouldn't hurt to make even more. And it's not really making more, I guess, but just spicing it up. Using the tracks you've already created to create new tracks. Which is basically the thing with the retro tracks they do every single time they release a new Mario Kart. So it's kinda cheap, but still, it works. And people will love it, so I don't see why not. And Nintendo doesn't really do anything with this game, I feel like. I have so many ideas and so many suggestions as for how to make this game even more special or just fun to play. And yeah, it would be quite cool to see some of them in the game. Quite unlikely though, as it is a deluxe version, and usually they don't update deluxe versions, is what I've noticed. Because Splatoon 2 did got some new DLC, and that's actually a whole new game. Even though it's just a port as well, but they just called it Splatoon 2 to give it a reason to add more stuff. So I guess this should have been called Mario Kart 9 to get more DLC, so we're kind of screwed. But that's gonna do it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like down below, and also subscribe if you want to see more videos just like this one. Today we use this setup right here. Oh, hold on. Let me not go to multiplayer real quick. Today we use this setup right here. So if you want to use it, then feel free to do so. It's not the best, let me tell you. It kind of sucks, but it works. It can work. Then I'll see you in the next episode. Enjoy your stay.